And hello everyone, and welcome back to another speedrunning video. I've been getting really into this whole speedrunning little dealio here ever since I've been watching speedruns and thinking, oh, maybe I should try that out. So I found this game called IRIS that I've done before on my YouTube channel for the Gamejolt game show, and it's a pretty interesting game, and I know that it's not on the speedrunning website, so I decided I wanted to just do my own little speedrun, make my own little rules kind of for it, and then try and submit it to the speedrun website to see if we can start a little thread for it in order for people to do their own speedruns and try and beat mine, or just to speedrun it. So I put it as an any % run because at first I thought there's these little crystals, I thought you had to collect them. You don't. You just have to get to the game end of the game as fast as possible. So the rules what I set were that you start your timer once you gain control of Iris, which is your character. You're going to go save Siri, which is just Iris spelled backwards. Your timer stops once the final dialogue happens in the end of the game, before the cutscene where you lose control. So as you can see right there, I started my timer because of the little glitch in the character. And you have this little bow. You got to shoot the eyes in order to see creatures or see bridges, and then shoot at the red things if it's an enemy. And as you can see, sometimes it is a little bit harder when they are moving. In order to hit them, you have to kind of lead your arrow, and I'm surprised that those ones didn't actually hit. I didn't want to talk during the video because I was trying to focus as best as I could in order to get as fast of a time as possible. The flowers are your checkpoints. The little thing in the middle of the screen, that's your health. As you can see, some enemies have to be shot twice, and later on you'll see that there's one where you have a charged up bow and you have to use that in order to hurt someone. So now with this, you have to actually shoot the two on the left 3 times, the two on the right 1 time, and the one in the middle twice. And you can actually shoot the one on the left first from farther away in order to get it started to save maybe like about a half a second. Now with these parts, you just gonna have to just kind of just stand still, shoot them. Otherwise you will end up missing. Some of these, it's harder because of those things that are going around on the platforms. These you have to actually do a little puzzle. It's 1, 2, and then 3. These ones you kind of have to memorize if you want to get a good time for it. Those are the health crystals that I was mentioning before, the little stars. I thought at first that you had to collect them in order to get points, but I found out later on that you don't have to, so that's why I said this is an any % speedrun instead of a 100%. Now with this is a little boat. You have to make sure you do not hit the creature that is right there with your boat, otherwise your boat will fall. So you can actually hit that creature from farther away before he's even on the screen, but I did not have the chance to. And then same with this puzzle that's going to be coming up here, this one right here. You can actually shoot some of these things off of the screen. So like I tried to, you'll see I'll try and shoot the orange one. So I got the green one, and I missed the orange one only because the orange one was higher up than where I shot. But you can shoot it off the screen in order to keep going faster and faster. And then you can skip the dialogue right there. And then again, I screwed up on the puzzle because I wasn't focused hard enough. And then these are your little portals. These get you to the next level. I believe there's 8 levels total, the final one being a boss. This one is quite simply a very short one. You're just kind of making the character of Valeris, which is in fact the main bad guy, and you can skip the cinematic as well. Now I decided to shoot those right there in the beginning because I didn't want to have to jump onto that first platform where the creature was. As you can see, I got hurt twice. Almost got hurt a 3rd time. And this guy is actually pretty easy. You just have to shoot the 3 things twice. You don't really have to worry about those things, but those give you back health if you need it. As you can see, I clearly missed because he went away. And I shot him kind of off the screen, so the thing still disappeared. And then you could just run over and get right to the next level. And again, you can skip the cinematic, but for some reason it doesn't register right away. And again, you can skip the cinematic to save about 20 or so seconds. Now you have the charged bow, and as you see, I kind of screwed up there. I'll probably do a rerun of this. But you have the charge shot, you also have a tri-shot as well. And certain things will only need the power shot in order to be destroyed. You'll see it shortly what I'm talking about. Now this part, the floors actually do fall, so you do have to do it pretty quickly. Except for the lava ones, only the black ones fall. So now that little thing that I just first shot, that required a power shot in order to be destroyed. And I knew where the location of it was, that's how I was able to get on the first shot. And this is a part that you actually can skip because of all the enemies in the top. Just grab the checkpoint, and then I try to go down without falling all the way, because I don't know if you're actually able to fall all the way without dying. I'm probably going to redo this whole entire speedrun just to see it, if it's possible. There I died because I got stuck in an enemy. But as I said, you can pretty much skip most of them. But like I said, I will see if you can actually fall down, because that'll save you about a second or two. You want to dodge those, because those actually will stop you, because you have to wait for them. And you actually do have to kill some of the enemies, because if you don't, they will just spawn in and then try and kill you and block your path. This is another one where it requires the power shot. There we go. And then again, one more puzzle. 1, 2, and 3. And we're actually almost to the end of the game, I believe. I think we're 2 levels short. Yeah, we are 2 levels short. There's actually 9 chapters. So the 8th chapter is just a full boss. You have to actually shoot this and then run the other way. That actually is Valeris right there. It's like half of Valeris. So the main boss is right there. Got a power shot on all those little things. And as you can see, I'm almost about to die. There we go, and we got it. And now you just need to run, get into the portal, and now you're on the final boss. Final boss is pretty simple. You can probably beat it in roughly a few seconds. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to shoot this little eye over here and then power shot all spots on the eye. You can do it in one shot. Skip right through the cutscene. Now this next part's a little bit annoying because it's got this little ball right here that keeps on flying at you. But you want to shoot the first one, and then you kind of want it to go at you from the right. As you see, I kind of stopped. I accidentally grabbed my my window because I was in windowed mode. And then again, you want to do that so you can shoot the left side, but I am failing miserably on it. Jump and then fire. You can grab some extra health, dodge these, and then just go right for the eye. Kind of want to get rid of the guys that are right in the way of you, so that way you can get to it. And then you're just going to want to keep power shotting. And the time ends once the final dialogue, so you will see it in a second. And time. Once that time ends, then you can actually stop your timer. Or once that dialogue ends, you can stop the timer. And then there's just a little final chapter cutscene that I will let you guys enjoy watching. And then you'll see the credits. And then there you go, the game is over. So, hope you guys enjoyed the speedrun. And hopefully I can get this submitted to speedrun.com. If not, then you can always feel free to try and beat my score and post it on YouTube so that way I can take a look. So, thank you for watching, guys, and enjoy.